Marimon with the IMTC, and we're here with Assane Diene of DHS. Thank you for taking the time to speak to me.
Thank you for having me.
We're very happy that you were able to join us at the conference. And to start off with, I'd like to ask you a pretty general question. Basically, what do you feel are the major challenges or concerns of the MT industry at large?
Well, thank you for having me. And first of all, I'm very happy to be here. It's a great conference. It's great because as an MSB, it's rare that we come to where we're the main focus. And this was just that. The main challenges it's just ongoing because we are operating out of New York, and New York comes up with new regulations, with new rules. The biggest rules now that we see is the permissible investment. Basically, what they're telling us, whatever dollar amount we collect from the customer, we should have that dollar amount in our possession. So it's a 100% coverage that we should have. In a way, it's good because it's out there to protect the customer, and we understand that's what we're here to do. However, it presents a lot of challenges for us, and in terms of capital, in terms of working capital. Besides that, most of the challenges pretty much CIP, Customer Identification Program, because we do service a clientele that doesn't necessarily trust authorities, and whenever you ask for identification, it's suspicious to them. So, but we need to make them feel that we're there for them, to service them, and to make them feel comfortable. So, as much as it's a challenge, it's also part of our obligations towards the regulators, and also for us towards our owners. So it's a challenge, yes, but also it's part of the business, so we have to do it.
Right.
Yeah. And in our particular case, we operate through a particular corridor, US, Africa. And for the longest, it's a market that has been forgotten or at least not tapped into. And I think nowadays, everybody's looking into Africa as an alternative or as a way of diversifying their portfolio.
Are there any challenges specific to the African market?
The challenges is pretty much because Africans in general live in certain areas in the United States, they're everywhere. So that's itself is not a challenge. It's just that they're not the most sophisticated population also. So many companies would be inclined to use technology to access their clientele. In our situation, it's proximity. You have to be where they are. And technology might not be always the best. Well, now you talk about prepaid cards or online transactions. May not be necessarily the best items for them in our particular market. So those are issues that we deal with, and understanding them is our strength, and I think we've been doing a great job so far.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you.
We're very happy to have you here and that you've joined us this year. Could you tell me a little bit how you feel about the conference?
I've been to many conferences, you know, and again, I've never been to one where MSPs are the focus, and for that, I think this is very particular, and this conference makes it more attractive. And I think going forward, I'll be more than happy to be here because I've learned many things that I thought I knew, and I've been challenged, and I think that's good.
That's great. That's great to hear.
It was great.
I'm glad that you thought so. And we hope to have you, at future conferences.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to speak to me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.